Hi, my name's Barrie Crampton. Welcome to another episode of Straight Outta Crampton, which is me. So, electric vehicle sales are down 33% from last month. Got some great news today. It's absolutely fantastic. EVs have to hit a target of 28% this year. Already, they're forecasting they're going to hit it after just a month. I mean, we go to the fountain of all knowledge here, Colin. EVs at 21.5% market share for January. In terms of achieving compliance with the ZEV mandate, this is a stronger start to the year than January 24. And since industry succeeded in complying with the mandate in 2024, this means we can be confident that they will do the same in 2025 because we're just a month in. What could possibly happen? It's not like the world's pretty stable, is it? And there's not factories shutting down and garages shutting down who actually sell the EVs in the first place, and people profit warning and warning that people are going to lose their jobs, Luton factories shutting down. They've been moaning for 25 years. Yeah, they've been moaning for 25 years and they've survived for 25 years. But when you're faced with an impossible task and you know it's going to cost you money, what do? You pull the plug. That's what these people can't understand. It's been teetering on the edge, but they didn't have any targets before. They didn't have to comply. They didn't have to pay £15,000 for every EV they fell short of the target. That's what they know. They know they can't do it. Dr. Andy Palmer, new data from New Automotive reports that electric car sales reached an all-time high for the month of January, with more than 1 in 5 new cars being a battery electric vehicle. This is a huge increase of 34% compared with last year, when just 15% of new cars were electric. Well, they weren't really, but That'll hopefully silence the detractors who said December was all pre-registrations to meet the ZEV mandate. Oh, right, okay. Andy's been in the job for 40 years. Let's just go back to Colin. We'll go to the top of Colin. An awful lot of debate around electric vehicles does seem to boil down to people who've never owned an EV telling EV owners what it's like to own an EV. And do you know what an awful lot of debate about the motor trade boils down to? People being paid to produce bullshit. That's what it comes down to. Let's have a look. Let's go to the SMMT first, right? EV share rises despite contracting market, but tax hikes threaten targets. You're damn right. That's coming this year. So we can't be confident because there's a new tax coming, which will certainly put people off buying EVs. EVs take more than a fifth of new car registrations as overall market contracts by 2.5% to 139,345 units. Slowdowns recorded by both fleet and private buyers against backdrop of weak economic confidence. Industry calls for halt to EV tax hikes as latest outlook anticipates 23.7 market share for please. Colin is confident that we're going to do it. Well, I'll tell you what we won't do. We won't do it by selling cars. We won't do it by selling EVs and making money. They'll only do it by giving them away and destroying the motor trade. So let's get that right. Don't be confident about it. Be confident about what you want is going to destroy the motor industry. Because you are a lobbyist. You're being paid. You're a green lobbyist, a non-profit making thing. No idea. Oh, we don't have to make profit. Don't have to do anything. I can sit here all day making stuff up, saying I'm confident, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. So let's get that out of the way. See, this is what annoys me. Right, now let's just have a look at something else. I made a mistake in my last video, by the way. I said 13 million. for Motability loss. The turnaround should have been 1.3 billion. That's what EVs had done for them. That'll hopefully silence the detractors who said December was all pre-registrations to meet the ZEV mandate. Okay, right, let's have a look at December. So December 2024, Petrol, they sold 59,455 Petrols. 43,656 battery electric vehicles. Okay. Not all pre-registrations. So tell me, that's the worst month to register vehicles. It's only somebody who is a complete dunce would register a car on December the 31st for it to be a year older in a few hours. Only an idiot or somebody desperate to make the target or figures, or who's going to lose a lot more money if they don't register them. So only an idiot, right? So battery electric vehicles in December, the worst month of the year, sold 43,656 no, sorry, not sold. Pre-registered. Andy, they pre-registered them, mate. They didn't sell them. And I'll show you something else in a minute. So January. That's strange. Petrol cars have... They weren't holding petrol cars back in December so that they'd achieve the mandate. They weren't pre-registering EVs in December so they'd achieve the mandate. But petrol sales, that's strange, because petrol sales have gone up. Petrol. Battery electric vehicles sold 43,656 in December. I said it again, I said sold. I'm sorry, you know I don't mean sold. They didn't sell them. They'll be coming up to an auction near you in future. They'll be coming up at Arnold Clark's. They'll be coming up at all the dealers, pre-reg, New Year's EVs, with a massive discount, further putting pressure on the used car industry and the motor trade in general. Right, so, oh, that's strange. So January, the start of the new year, EVs, battery electric vehicles, 29,634. But in the worst month of the year, December, they sold 43,656. Let me think. So let's rewrite the headline, eh? 43,656. Electric vehicle sales. Electric vehicle sales. Honestly, I'm cracking myself. But that's electric vehicle sales. I can keep my face straighter when I say straight out of Crampton. So, electric vehicle sales are down 33% from last month. The worst month in the year, December, electric vehicle sales are down 33%. Petrol sales are up, electric vehicle sales are down. Why do you think that is? Yeah? Why? Do you think they're going to hit the ZEV mandate if electric vehicle sales are down 33%? What a joke. What a joke these people are. What a complete joke they are. Why hasn't anybody pointed that out, I wonder? Or for instance, why haven't people pointed out that fleet sales, private sales of EVs are going down? Oh, private sales of EVs are going down because they're getting them on salary sacrifice at work. So that's going down as fleet. Why are fleet sales going down then? Shouldn't fleet sales be going up? Don't believe a word you read about. If it's got EV in the title and it's not got my name on it, some people have an agenda. These people have an agenda. I do not have an agenda. I want the motor trade to survive. It will not survive with these stupid people telling lies, fabricating stupid stories. It will not survive. So, do your own research. If an EV's, you know, if you can charge at home, if it suits your needs, buy one. But I'll tell you what, all these 92% of that Jiva survey, 92% of EV owners won't go back to an ICE. If they brought out synthetic fuel, you would not see those EV owners arses for dust getting back to the ICE garage. So they can't say that at all. They absolutely can't. And I'll tell you what, all we need is one disaster, and it'll come. Mark my word, it will come. One disaster with electric vehicles, and people will be offloading them like I don't know what. As you would. What would you rather do? Save a few quid on electric or still have your family? Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye.